Here's another example of my 30 years working with people about nice and good. So imagine we're all sat around a table together and we got lots of people with different issues. One's got cancer, one's got dyslexia, one's got a child that's missing, one's got someone whose parents very ill, another person's just been diagnosed with Parkinson's, another person has a schizophrenic sister who killed herself, and so on. Then we've got Mr. Nice, and Mr. Nice is a billionaire, and he's sitting there with his lovely wife and his lovely children being nice. He has high blood pressure. He doesn't like the word vulnerability because he believes it's a swear word, it's bad. So he's always there for everybody else, give, feeling that he's not a successful person as a billionaire. And he doesn't feel successful because he's not happy, he's not fulfilled. He's a passive receptacle for everybody else to give, to still be overcompensating for this lack of self-worth that he's had since he was a little boy. So what happens is his wife, who is very damaged from a history that she's had that caused her a lot of pain and so on, so he doesn't get his needs met because he's so nice with her. He doesn't ask for what he wants. In any capacity whatsoever, he's just there to facilitate her happiness because he doesn't want to upset or trigger her, so he gives to her every single which way. And we've got all of these people around the table, including a suicidal person, including someone else who self-harms, and so on and so on and so on. However, around the whole table, he is the highest risk of every person at the table because he's nice. And what he's about to do is have a full-blown flipping heart attack with this high blood pressure that he's having because everything he's ever needed is still being held here. Meanwhile, he's giving to everybody else around him and not getting his own needs met. He has no idea how to receive, not a jot, not an idea. He's the highest risk, health-wise, person at the table because any moment his body will speak for him to say, my heart is broken. And he dies. That is what happens across the globe with nice people. I don't recommend it. Being a good person for him could be to be able to say to his wife, for example, my love, I love you. I want to support you. I want us to love each other. I'd love to give to you in every single way I can. However, you're also my wife and I know you're hurting and I know there's nothing that I, as your husband, can do, who's a man that works in X. I'm not skilled in helping you with your mental health. I can pay for it. I can be there. I can love you. I can hold you. However, I would like us to be happy. You are not happy. I am not happy. I am a man. You are a woman. I'd like to be close to you. I'd like you to take my touch without recoiling. I'd like to feel wanted for the first time in my entire life from the woman that I've chosen for my whole life. If you could look after your needs and I start looking after my needs, maybe we can have a beautiful relationship where we show up for each other, not tiptoeing around each other, hoping we don't upset or rock the boat with the other one. I would love to provide for you in every single way I can. And I'd also love to receive your touch, your warmth, your seeing me, knowing me as well. Sometimes when you do certain things, I feel hurt and I don't feel seen. I'm doing my best to see you. However, that's not my skill level to see you in your pain and your trauma. Someone else is better for the job. I'd like to be your husband. What do you say? That's being a good person, not a nice one. Sending love.